Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Machine. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the center fielder, number 7, Kenny Crosley.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Jackie Robinson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Line towards center field, and Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Robinson stands at first with 1 out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is belted, and take a look at this, deep to right center field, and it's gone.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Robbie Grossman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Still only one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
That is it. The right fielder, Dwight Evans.
So striding forward now, Dwight Evans. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Dozier, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Skied into straightaway right. Griffey is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Reds lead it. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Slow roller out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! The throw is wild, and he gets away. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate, Paul Molitor. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Molitor is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Hit to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fouled away. Fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Carlos Rodon.
The pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Carlos Rodon.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is popped up near second base. Aparicio has a play. 1 down.
The center field.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Softly hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. They lead it 4-0. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty.
big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Tony Gwynn is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's set and the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
First pitch on its way. Greg Maddux is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 2 full. The Reds are on top, 4-1. So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And it's fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Brian Anderson.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. And he fouls this one off. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Robbie Grossman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Riding in once again, Louis Aparicio as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. To short. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. First offering on its way. Ken Griffey is in for his second plate appearance. As he looks at a ball, it's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Crosley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Evans. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dwight Evans.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 40, Jorge Alfaro.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-1. Four runs, 4 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Brian Dozier stands in as he looks at a called strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. They execute.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A 1-1. This is skied out toward right. Evans on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So digging in now, Evan Longoria. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Dozier. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Carlos Rodon. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. 1-0 the count. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Jackie Robinson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though there are 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitors' bullpen. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reds lead this one 4-1. At the plate, Tony Gwynn, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Tony Gwynn.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, If that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The pitcher, number 31.
Standing in now, Maddux. He sends it on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. as he rips it on the ground to second. Dozier, relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Red. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Fouled away. 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far. When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Pulled toward right center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting, right field.
Striding into the box, Dwight Evans. A hit in 2 tries so far. Popped up. Cabrera is there, and that retires the side. 1 more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. On to the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor.
The second baseman, Paul Molitor.
Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Well, he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop.
Brian Dozier at the plate. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Griffey. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 55.
So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Rodon. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still out in front, 5-2. Striding in, Evan Longoria. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Third baseman, Evan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
This is line to left. Grossman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. In now, Benito Santiago. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Charlie Culberson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Charlie Culberson.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Freeman will put this one away, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
New
please.
pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Kenny Lofton. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Miller has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Now that's
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cal.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54.
Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. This is popped up. Anderson has room in foul territory. 1 away. Digging in, Paul Molitor not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Right side. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 25.
Stepping up now, Andrew Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Jay Bruce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lofton is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Brian Anderson.
Tom Henke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Henke, playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 5-4. Devin Williams takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 38, Devin.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Scooped up, and Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he chased it in the dirt. Alfaro corrals it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him. And the Reds have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.